metrics, if you will. That might faint me. Oh, okay, he's alive. So it looks cool. It looks like defense curl, but then it just fails, and I don't quite get that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm gonna jump right into it here. Basically, we're gonna start off the Mew glitch again, just like last part. This is gonna be a little bit different. This is analyzing the fact that we can actually make NPCs disappear with the use of the Mew glitch. And we're actually gonna make the Officer Jenny over here. In red and blue, it's a policeman, but in here it's Officer Jenny because it's like based off the anime. Pokemon Yellow is anyway. So we're gonna speed up here and do the Mew glitch this way. When I did it off screen, doing it in the gym like we did in the last part, it didn't work. But then I did it just a second ago and it did. So I'm not really sure what's going on behind there. But what I do know is that this route is one of the routes that are eligible for making sprites disappear, at least that sprite in particular. There's a video done by the Zaz glitch that does this in very good detail, and I recommend seeing that if you want to know more. I might do something similar to it on my own, just to explain it a little bit better. But right now I'm just going to show you that we can make her disappear with the use of the Mew glitch, and that's why sometimes you'll notice that she's gone afterwards, and that's exactly why. And the reason why that works is because the Mew glitch, the encounter you get is treated as a legendary encounter, essentially. And if you know, like the birds like Zapdos, whenever you complete the encounter with Zapdos, it disappears afterwards. So it's a similar mechanic, basically the exact same thing. Only difference is, it's like this route determines what sprite's gonna disappear, and that sprite basically correlates with her. It's kind of similar to, if you remember Zero Air, if you like read a sign or talk to a certain person, it's kind of a similar mechanism to that. But you can see, she is gone. And just to show you, same save state, like she was just over there a second ago. So we'll go on down here. There she is. So there's probably more implications to this glitch, but I just wanted to show you that. Kind of to show you that that's the reason why she disappears, it's because of the Mew glitch. And like I said, one time I did it in the gym and it seemed to not make her disappear. So for whatever reason you want to keep her there, I recommend just avoiding the route up there. Maybe like the route with the gambler might be able to avoid that. That's something I might be able to show at some point if you guys want to see it. But yeah, she doesn't really do much else other than just tell you that. So it doesn't really matter that much, but whatever. So now I'm going to move on to the next one. You might notice the trend of NPCs and just stuff disappearing in general. So I'll see you guys there. So the next one here involves another NPC. Some of you might already know what this is about. Hopefully she'll get in the right spot. So this is called the Infinite Blaine Door glitch, and that's because with the NPC there, she basically blocks us in to where we can't do anything. Not unless you spam the enter button, or mine's enter, but it's the start menu. Basically the start button. And if you get lucky, you can actually have it pop up like that, which is pretty handy. You can also, I think you might be able to move, but I'm not positive. Like, it would make sense that you would be able to move if you can press start, but I'm not sure. So, something interesting here. We're going to fly away, because this is pretty cool. I thought this was funny. It should do it again, I hope. Let's go to Fuchsia. It will say, the door is locked. And then you'll fly away, which is cool, because I don't think there's many opportunities where you can kind of have that interrupted like that. There's no side effects to that, to my knowledge, so there's not really anything too special with that. But I just thought that was interesting. You basically have to push her. She's over here, in this area. And you just have to push her over here. And, you know, you can't have the secret key, because if you do, then you'll just not have the message show up at all. So, yeah. I was hoping she would come back here, but I guess not. It's not very useful. It's considered a natural glitch, because it's just something that happens in the game. You don't have to do anything special. It's just basically happens. But under certain circumstances, like having an NPC there. That's about all here, so I'm actually just going to move on to the next thing. Oh, there we go. Door's locked. Locked in. Oh, you can also talk to her. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you have like one frame that you can like act. So I wonder if you like spam the over button if you can't actually get over. Doesn't seem like it, but you can talk to her pretty easily. It's like, yeah, if you just press the A button, you'll talk to her. Okay, moving on. So now we have something that pretty much everyone probably knows about, but I'm just going to show it anyway because I haven't. But basically you can save on trees in this game, and to where if you load back, we'll be on top of the tree, just like that. You can even like talk to Pikachu and stuff. And what's cool of this, with Pikachu, you can actually just have him walk through the tree. It's pretty cool. So if we take that a step further, actually, we've actually already seen this in like part 4, I think. But just to show you again, because why not? So if we get rid of the tree and then save here, and you have to like reload the game, you can't use save state. It's not the same thing. And Pikachu's in the tree. We can still talk to him. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, then we just have that, and then that's pretty much it. But there's actually another reason of being here, and I'll show you here right now. So let's see here. obviously you're gonna need a cutter for this. So you cut, and then you're gonna walk this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 4, up to you. But no more than 4, or no more than 5. So if you come back over here, we can't get through. And it's like, what the heck? So if we press the start menu, the tree just magically appears there, then disappears. This is kind of similar to the coastal flooding glitch. The idea of like the sprite not being there, but then when you press the start menu, it shows everything that should be there. And the reason why this worked is because we just went off screen just enough for the tree to respawn, but since the spawn location was on screen, I'm assuming the game didn't, make the tree reappear before our eyes like that. So that's the reason why it didn't show up. And we can still hack it down, even though it's not there, if you will. And now it's gone, we can walk over it. So that's pretty minor, but it's pretty cool. Like, it's cool to have like the invisible tree, and if you just show somebody like, hey, look at this, I can't walk through here, there's something invisible. But other than that, there's not much use. But just another miscellaneous thing, which is the whole point of these videos, to show these small glitches. So the next one has to do with another disappearing or invisible thing. I'm not even sure. But if you see there, we get this guy over here. He's normally held over here somewhere. You just push him in this direction, and you keep walking. He'll just disappear. Like, apparate out of the way, basically. Poof. Oop. Wrong button. Sorry about that. I tried to load my state and pressed the wrong button. But yeah, he just disappears, and that's because we go onto the next route, and any sprite, basically, that should normally be there just disappears, even though, like, he's normally housed over here, so that's why. So as soon as I leave, he's basically put back into that spot. So yeah, poof. It's just really cool, because, like, he's there and then gone. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of the theme of this, oh, excuse me. This is kind of the theme of the video, but I'm actually going to end right here, actually, because we're going to move on to something a little bit different. And I'm going to have to cut it because I have to do some stupid things in the meantime, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, here I am. As you can see, I have the cheat list up. There's no cheats. Just a little reminder, because we're doing something pretty interesting here. So yeah, I had to set up this a little bit. It was nothing crazy, and I actually already messed up here because I forgot to have the correct party menu. So I have a queue here, and basically all we're going to do is put Pikachu in this spot. There's a good way to now understand how to do this. Basically, any Pokemon that is in that spot with the red health bar, basically it's a Pokemon that will morph. It will turn a different color. So that's the best way to look at it. So that Pokemon right there has the shape, and whatever Pokemon you're using will basically give it that color. It's the best way to know what you're going to get when you do the queue glitch, which is exactly what we're going to do here. So I'm going to deposit the missing now. And then grab what we got here. I think this is it. I always just have such a hard time remembering. So it's a Pikachu nicknamed Blastoise. So that's what we have. This is different than what we did, gosh, I don't even remember. I think it was in the queue glitch video where we did the surfing minigame. I didn't do it, but I might show me failing at that at some point. But I'm going to show you what I have here. Basically, it's the reverse of what we got. Which, I actually like this form better because it's a Blastoise. It's the color of Blastoise, but it's a Pikachu. But it has Blastoise stats, but the game looks at it as if it's a Pikachu. So it gets really weird when the game looks at it, and it looks really cool. Like, I honestly like the idea of a blue Pikachu. So now we're gonna hustle on down here and show you something that also makes no sense. Oh, made a mistake. I forgot to learn Surf. So I'll be right back once I have Surf on this Pokemon. See you there. Ah, there it is. Blastoise forgot Tackle, and Blastoise learned Surf. Damn right it did. Okay, sorry about that fail. We're just going to continue here now that the Blastoise has Surf, which is really important for this. Don't forget to do that like I did. So we're going to do what we did earlier. Grab our Pikachu Blastoise hybrid with Surf this time. And now we're going to continue to the surfing minigame. This is what I think is most interesting about this, is that if I come on in here, he won't let me play, even though I have a surfing Pikachu. I have to do it the other way for it to work. But what makes no sense to me at all when the game looks at it is that now I can surf with like the Pikachu special sprite because I have a surfing Pikachu. But for some reason when I have like a Seadra, for example, that's yellow with surf, it doesn't count for like the sprite, but it lets me play the minigame, which makes no sense. Instead I have this thing here, which, I don't know, it's just a weird way the game looks at it, but it's just something that I find funny. And then this is also pretty cool to have, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. And the whole reason I made the other Pikachu, which I don't have on me, but the Pidgeot, was so I was curious to see if that would also do it for Fly. For example, you know how it makes like a Pidgey sprite? I was like, I wonder if it would do a Pikachu sprite with like the balloons, like you see in the intro. Unfortunately, it does not. That's kind of like a bummer, honestly. Like, that was a missed opportunity, in my opinion, to have like a flying Pikachu with balloons, but whatever. I'm gonna move on to the next thing, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, I'm back here with the the game identifies as a Pikachu, but it's a Pidgeot, as you can see here. This is the one that I was talking about that was hybridized, or tri-hybridized, if you will, because technically it was that Seadra Pikachu combo, and then I combined it with Pidgeot, so it's a Pikachu with Fly. But I just now realized that when I combined the Pikachu with the Blastoise, it was a Pikachu, but the game, or it was just a Blastoise with the game identified as a Pikachu. I don't know. This gets all confusing so much how the game looks at it, but basically, I don't remember if I had, because I did have a brown Pikachu at one point, so basically what we did earlier, we had the blue Pikachu, and it gave that special surfing sprite, sorry. So I wonder if we could get it to where it shows the flying sprite, but I don't think so, because I swear I tried that. I might try it again just to make sure, we'll see, but that's not the only reason why I'm here. I have another glitch Pokemon here. This is Index 201, I'm just going to call it /GJ. I know it's a weird name. As you can see, it's like a hybrid of Nidorino. And I'm going to give it some rare candies because it's level 2. And it learns a move at level 3. As you can see here, it has a long name. Looks kind of interesting here. But that's the original name there, so it's /GJ1, I think, technically. There's no numbers when you can rename, so unfortunately I couldn't be exact into nicknaming it, which is one thing that bumps me out about the some of the glitch Pokemon with long names, is I can't like accurately rename them. And I like having their symbols in their name. It's pretty cool. It's one thing I like about having that Q, like the legitimate Q that isn't nicknamed to TM55. So I'm gonna give some rare candies here, because I don't want to have to struggle. I actually did a cut because I had an issue with that. This should be fine though. So we're gonna show off TM02 because we haven't been able to do that yet. And I have some X accuracies this time too, so it should go by a bit better. Because actually this move's pretty useful, in my opinion, to my knowledge. And I also forgot to mention it. It's like Z4, where its cry changes based on the Pokemon that you are encountering. So we're gonna use an X accuracy here. And yeah, I still haven't been able to figure out 4F, how to be able to do Ace with it. It was still giving me trouble, and I haven't really had the time to look at it. So hopefully I can get some help with that. No rush though on that, because if not, I'll just figure it out myself. But I have so many other projects going on for this, it makes it hard. So yeah, we can see there it actually drops the evade, which is pretty cool, and it has like the defense cure, or curl, if you whatever, animation. It's pretty cool. It does it twice too. So I also wonder if like, I wish there'd be like, if I had that Rhydon or a Mew with like Horn Drill or something, because that would be like a really cool setup, do like the reverse. Although then again, we already established that all you need is one X accuracy to get a hit off, so it's like, maybe it's really not that useful, but it's still pretty cool. Like, I guess maybe if you don't have an X accuracy available, you just hope for the best to hit that off and then destroy your next target with a Horn Drill. Which, I wonder if this Pokemon can learn Horn Drill, since, yeah, Nidorino can learn it. I just don't remember what level. It should. I know it does in Generation 3, but I'm not sure about this gen. So, sorry about that, I suppose. Which is actually, that's about all I had. But I also wanted to run it by you guys if you like the idea of showing off glitch Pokemon at the end, or if it's the type of thing where I should just do like all of it together, or maybe not even show them at all, at least not yet. I like to be able to like show them off in some way, just give a little bit of information. Like one thing that I thought was interesting is I was told this was it was a dual type poison Pokemon, but it only shows one, which I thought was weird. But there's also a few other forms of this Pokemon, just with a different name. Like it even has, I'm pretty sure it's number 33, and it's a hybrid of Nidorino. So yeah, I don't know about that. I think it's cool as the name changes here. Looks pretty cool. I like that color more. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. Just showing off glitch Pokemon either at the end of the videos, or just flat out having like videos dedicated to showing off just one or a whole bunch at the same time. Let me know what you guys think about that. I appreciate everyone who's been watching my series and this video entirely, hopefully. I like seeing there's some people at least watch till the end, so I thank you guys so much for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.